So they took the shine on. Okay, go away. Alright, so this does not look the way I want it to. This is the proof they came back with. So I think this one needs to be about exactly half. So it fits exactly in that corner, right? And I totally want to redo this. So let's first do this. It needs to be like about like that. And then I'm gonna have to move this in. I'll just move it over here a little bit right for right now. Because I need to, well, first of all, let me see what's the easiest way. Alright, so let's see if we can get this right first. I hate that it's going to be all the same. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know where this is so different now than it used to be. They used to have so many built-in like patterns, and now they don't have like any. It really sucks. How do you get rid of those? You know, like they just it says import, but what have they got? Okay. Why did yeah, I cancel this out? I'm not trying to do that then. Alright, so what would be the easiest way? We could just kind of have fun with it and go, this is probably not the most efficient way, but we could do a fixed size. How big was that? No, we want to go a little bigger than that. Let's go like, because it's bigger than that. I think it would look better with a bigger. Let's do like 35. What does that look like? That's pretty decent. Now this is going to be the fun part. We'll do this on a new layer. We'll call it hatch. There's probably a really good, easy way to do this. But what I want to do is like this, and then just do the darker color, right? So if I was to choose this and then go, I'll have to play around with this a little bit, but I want it to be subtle, so I think if I go like subtle like that, it might be okay. So what's the shortcut? This will make this easier. Edit, fill is Shift F5. I think on mine I have to hold a function down or something. Yeah, I do. Okay. Foreground. So if I do this and then there's got to be. That might even be too dark. Oh, I forgot how to do that now. How do you turn the lights back on here? I did this once before where I shut the keyboard off. I don't remember how you fix it. There it goes. Alright, so I think that was too. We need to go with something a little bit lighter than that. So then, is there like, do you have to like command shift to get it to go? Let me zoom in on this, right? Even that's off a little bit from the bleed line there. Let me undo that. So this needs to come up a little bit. Right there. And then I'm going to do I thought used to be able to do. Oh, I guess it is. See, what I need to know is the exact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So I guess that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not the most efficient way to do this, but I think I'll get the effect I want. So what was I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is definitely the long way about going about doing this. That's okay though. I think it's gonna give me the effect I want though, so we're on the right track. Oh, why did that's off? Why is that off now? That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that not the most long-winded way to do this, right? Ever? It's okay though. Am I supposed to go out here and Discord? Alright. Almost to the perfect, almost right to the edge. Pretty good. Alright. So let me just save this real quick so I'm not, where's my marquee? Okay. So let's zoom out on this a little bit. Right. So now what I think I can do, right, is I can take this hatch, I'm gonna like duplicate it. Right, so then I should be able to like not that hatch, yo. I could lock this. Where's the lock? Lock the background here. Is it that? Lock transparent. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then this one. Right, but then if I go over, right? Like so. And then just keep duplicating that. Right? What do we think? There's actually an easy way to do this, actually, isn't there? Like you can go like. Does it actually create another copy of it down here, or does it just do it on the same layer? Click the same layer. Okay, actually. Definitely quicker. I definitely love all the new line element stuff that this does. You see how it lines everything up? What's up, Bahamut? Keep up that code hustle. Word up. Word up. Right now I'm finishing. So I submitted the sticker for Sticker Mule to get them printed. Oh my god, my resources are getting eaten up. That's why I think does the music click out on your side, or is that just on my ear? Are you hearing like when that right now? Did you hear it go click, 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 like fizzle a little bit? So I didn't like. Cool. So something with my headphones. Oh, hold on. Let me undo that one. That one didn't come out right. Something with my headphones, I guess, when something starts eating up my processes, I guess. All of a sudden the headphones like click out a little bit. So I submitted this sticker for Sticker Mule, and then they sent back the proof and I didn't like it. So um, I'm redoing the part that I didn't like, and I'll show you. One, this morning, I all of a sudden was like, "Oh, wouldn't it? Come on, go over a little bit." Oh, I'm like, why is that not moving? It helps when you have the mouse able to move around. I'll show you what it looks like. It just didn't look good. It needs a border. And then I had this idea of there's definitely a better way to do this than doing it by hand the way I'm doing this, but I did not take the time to. Let's see, why is this going to be a little off here? Nope, that needs to go down. Can you? I think I got most of those pretty much. Ooh, that one's off a little bit right there. Not a huge deal, but let's see if it's. So see, that looks better already, right, Mohammed? So this is what the this is the proof they came back, and I was like, ooh, that just does not look right. It looks, something looks off. So then I was like, okay, I think the JavaScript thing needs to be a little smaller. Let me combine all these together, all these hatches that I said, or I call them hatches. We'll merge those together. The heart I made a little smaller along with the JavaScript with it, or the JS. But I also want to do a, which, oh darn, I should have, before I combined those, I should have, well that's okay, we'll figure it out. How you doing today though, Mohammed? How's it going for you? Let's see here. So I want to also create a black border with the same hatch idea. Let's see. Let's do. Oh, I wonder if I could do. Because don't they do? Let me just look on this really quick, actually. Oh no, this is locked. This is gonna let me do. Because you can do like stroke, but can you do? Yeah, no, it's not gonna work what I want. Okay. Yeah, so I want to do a black border around this. I think that will. I think that'll add, make it look mucho better. Now, should it be a little bit smaller, the squares? So let's create a new layer here as well. Oh, why did it do that? Why did that get all weird colored? What the heck is that about? And now it's still there. What the hell just happened? What in the heck is going on? Why did that all of a sudden? What in the flip is going on, yo? I am. Why is it all faded like that now? What the fuck happened? Why is that yellow off? I didn't do it. Why did that all of a sudden? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm totally baffled. And now it's not changing colors. Alright, I'm closing Photoshop down. Something seems wrong here. You have multiple quality options, which only applies to affiliated or... No. Not yet. Don't save that, because that's junk. I don't know what happened right there. All of a sudden that just completely screwed up my... Yeah, no, I looked, did I look this morning? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if this is refreshed or not. Hey, Barely Jerry. Now hosting my stream with one viewer. Thank you so much. How are you doing? We met on Twitter, is that right? Yeah, right? I believe Barely Jerry, Twitter, right? We're making the push. We're trying to get there. We're almost getting to the affiliate status. But I found out, Muhammad, 5. It takes. You got to get this one. This average of 3 viewers. The criteria I was looking yesterday on, because I was like, oh, what is the deal to get the live coders team? And oh, I don't have it there. Ow. Anyway, I don't remember where it was, but yeah. Here we go. Here we go again. What? It was somewhere in here. I don't remember. No. But yeah, you have to. Yeah, I saw it on GitHub. Oh, you did? Yeah. Where is it that they show it? I was trying to think. Oh, here we go. It's the home one, right? So this is what I saw. Minimum of 5 average viewers over the last 30 days. So, even though we might make the affiliate with 3, we'll have 2 more to go. Barely Jerry, we're trying to make it to the live coders team. We're gonna get there. You know, patience, and we, it's okay. It's good to have goals. Good to have goals, right? So last night we finished off with getting ready to start the React front end of our MERN stack. So we got our MongoDB running. Here's our Postman with our returned users that we have stored inside of our database, our MongoDB database. And I have to run. Yeah, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah, no, thanks for hosting too. That's awesome. I really, well, next time, hopefully we'll, either I'll see you and I'll catch your stream, and then, or vice versa, right? And then we can chat it up a little bit and get to know each other a little bit better. Hey, how can I go wrong? Your name's Jerry. My name's Jerry. What? Can't go wrong with that. The 2 Jerrys will start our own show. The Jerry Show. CodeHustlin with Jerry and Jerry. It was meant to be. I agree. Marriage made. Well, I'm already married, so we can't do that. So, but you know, I don't think my wife would appreciate it. She's lovely anyway, so you know. Yeah, I can't give her up. I can't give her up. But yeah, no, definitely, dude. Appreciate it. Absolutely. I'd like to hear what's going on, what you're doing, and what you're working on and stuff. I'm messing with this sticker because, yeah, next time we chat too, barely Jerry. I have Code Hustle stickers, and my latest one I'm doing here is this. Where'd it go? Oh, I shut down Photoshop. But I'm doing this JavaScript one, whatever. It's like 8-bit looking, but like a all diversity JavaScript type thing. So yeah, I send them out for free when people want, when they want one. Okay, so what was I doing? Trying to get this Photoshop to work. No. India Kilo 13. I feel like back in the army, right? When everything is phonetically spelled like that, right? What's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. It's awesome. Super appreciate it. India Kilo 13. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna get to some coding and stuff, but I'm trying to finish out this. I was doing this JavaScript because I'm sending this in to make a sticker. I have an order in. I don't know what happened, but this background does that look back to normal? Yeah. Okay. This all of a sudden earlier, like the yellow faded out or something. I don't know what the heck happened. But the last thing I wanted to do, because yesterday I sent this in and then they sent the proof back from Sticker Mule, and I was like, oh, that does not look good. Because I mean, I designed it, so it's not their fault. They send you doesn't look right. Heart's too big. This background's too bland. So then I was like, okay. Sorry, SMLR, right? Had to get that Hershey Special Dark in there. Run to work now, but Jerry's good people. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the positive. So since Jerry is having to leave India Kilo, what was Jerry doing? What was he working on? I'm gonna get back over to some coding stuff. I just wanted to get this taken care of. So I was gonna do is I made all these hatch things just by hand instead of like probably doing it more smartly with something that is a little more suited for repeating stuff. But you know, whatever. It's all good. I'm not like a Photoshop guru by any means. But I wanted to. So how would we do this? So I'll do the same thing. So this one will be black, right? But I want to do, so let's see, function like this, right? And then there is just a solid black here. So let's do that, right? And then we knew it was, oh no. Because now I'm gonna have to do here, I'm gonna have to do a different color. So let's do oh no, what am I doing? No, wait a minute. What is it again? There it goes. I forget what the shortcut is. It happens. It happens. So where's my color? Pick a color. All right. So black is here. We want to just go like a little bit lighter to kind of give it that Will that be enough? Let's just try it out and then see what happens. Is there enough of a difference there? Yeah, probably actually, huh? So then I need to just keep doing oh, did I make that? No, hold on, cancel. Let me do this real quick. This should help, right? If I do this and then grab up this new color and make that the foreground, because then I should be able to swap back and forth, right? Let's see. Okay, so this is back now to here, and this will be black. Not gray, black. All right, and then here, and then this would be foreground now, right? Bam. And then we're back to the other, right? So now we're back to black. So I'm going to have to do this at least down one side all the way. It doesn't take that long, actually. But I know that there's definitely probably a better way to do this. And actually what I could do now to really make this a little faster is I could just take this layer, right, and duplicate this. Command J, and then I can just shift, nope. Where is that? What is it then? There we go. Oh, why did it just do one? How is that? What? That was weird. See that? So this is the whole block, right? Command J duplicates that, right? Okay. Alright, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Whatever. And actually, then you can do whatever, you just like this. Then we have a black border to go around this. I think will be good, right? Now I can take, well, let me just go ahead and I guess merge these up together so that they're just all in one. We'll call it border for now. And then, so now I want to duplicate this. So we'll duplicate this once, right? And then I'm gonna do what is it? It's been a long time since I've messed in Photoshop. So then in here, we'll where's the thing to set? Oh, I guess whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll why did it do that? Hold on, let me redo that. So now I should be able to just. Now I wonder if I should I swap those or should it just go like this? That works, right? That works. Why not? We'll take it. I'll buy it for $1, as they say, right? So now I can Command J this one, and we can take it over here, right? Although that looks funky. Let me. What if I put this on top, like that, and then make sure that. Although that still is off a little bit, huh? Does it matter? Kind of looks cool, actually. It may not be all symmetrical. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Could stretch it just a hair, actually, and kind of like align it, right? Which one is this one? This top one here. Like what if I did this and just kind of That works, right? And then if I take this one, there you go. How's that? That works. That works. I'll buy that for $1. Why not? All right, we're getting there. I just need to do this last one here. Then we're gonna go do some code stuff, you know. The one I need a duplicate of this one here. All right, so let's see here though. Ow, buddy, that hurts. All right, so oh, because it's gray. So what if, see if I do black there, but then no, come on. Why are you not picking that one? Whatever. Which one is it? Nope, the other one. This one. I think if I get just a pixel. Come on, give me a pixel. Give me a pixel. Too many pixels. There's so much better way to do this than the way I'm doing this. I know it. That's okay. That's okay. Taking the hard road. Why couldn't the other one just pop into place like that? That looks pretty good. Alright, so now I need to do here. Now let's escape out of that real quick here. Okay. Oh, hey, leave it alone. Anyway, we're gonna go. What am I looking for? Not fixed. We don't want fixed. We want to do normal, and then I'm gonna just kind of go right here on our cut line, so I can get a little bit better of a. And then I'm gonna say select inverse. I'm gonna go here, all the way up to here. Delete that. Come on, that should have deleted everything outside of that, shouldn't it have? Why is that not working? That's annoying. Can't do them all at the same time? Oh, nope, wrong. Undo that. I think it swapped back. Let's see. Let's see. There it goes. That's gone. On this one too, actually. That's gone. And then border. Go away. This border. I guess you have to do it individually. That's fine. We got it figured out. We got it figured out. Alright. So I think this looks better. Right, now let me get the heart and the JavaScript here. Let's align this a little bit better. Because I want it to... Should it touch, you think? No, it probably needs to have that separation, right? But then the question is maybe I need to make it smaller too, because I'm not sure, like, should it be like aligned up to like one of these boxes so that it kind of looks, or I guess it doesn't really matter, right? What I wanted to make sure was that it was like about half of the square with a little bit of space between the edge. I think that space is probably alright right there, and then this needs to come down a little bit like that. That's almost half. Right, half is about actually right there though. So what if I resize this a little bit down? Like what if, should it be like this? Like right about there? Ooh, that might be about right, huh? Because these are two by two stickers. I don't know. What do you think about that? What is that? You think that looks cool? The only thing that annoys me a little bit is I do notice, I'm noticing this stretched block in here. All the rest of them are, I don't know. It's so, maybe it doesn't really matter. It's like, it's so, to your eyes, you don't even really see it. But is the question. What do we think? Does that look good? Well, because I gotta upload this back up to them to take the new sample here. Oh, decisions. It's not bad. It's not bad. I guess it doesn't really matter there. Just as long as the edges here look, I think, better like that. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Let's back it out a little bit. This is the template they send. Sticker Mule does. So like it's kind of funny because the background's all meshed like that too, right? Or got the. You're like, what is it? Is this opaque or is that supposed to be yellow? No, that's the color. That's the right. Art border. I'm just gonna cover this up here, and oh, wait, hold on, let me get all of them. Merge. All right. So we have heart, border, hatch, artwork. That does not need to be locked, but there we go. Code Hustle. I was trying to decide too, like if I integrate that in or not too. I'll be lurking around your. Yeah, Mohammed, no worries, man. Thanks. I'm just kind of messing around today, anyway. You know. Let me get rid of this one. I don't need that one anymore. But I thought I'd jump on anyway, right? Why not? Yeah, I was contemplating whether or not I should throw in a little bit of even thinking going like real small and just have it somewhere maybe. What if it was like is it kind of like being affiliated with it or something? It's not bad. Kong, are you making a new sticker or modifying the previous one? What do you think of the new? Because look, this is what they sent back for proofing, and I was like, oh, that just does not look good at all. I didn't like this. I'm like, it's background is bland. This looks too big for the background. Like it kind of just dimensionally, it doesn't feel right. So then I got back here, and so now I did like I tried to do like an 8-bit background and border like that, and so I think that looks pretty good. And then now I was just kind of contemplating whether or not I wanted to add Code Hustle into the sticker at some level. Oh yeah, it doesn't look good. There was no border, right? The border without even if you just put a solid black border on that other proof that they sent back, it would make it 1,000 times better. So I was at minimum going to do that, and then I was like, well, no, why don't I make the whole border like kind of alternate as well, like for give it a little bit more of a that effect, and then it kind of ties in a little bit more with the whole 8-bit type blocky code or you know, graphics and lettering we're doing. But now I'm trying to decide whether I want to like kind of brand it a little bit. I mean, you can make this smaller too. Like, what if I just did it really small and kind of just had it in the corner as just a little thing to have, just so it's like you know, so we know what it's about, where it came from. I don't know what the movement is for. I don't know. Oh yeah, it doesn't look good there. Oh yeah. What do you think, Kong? What do you think? Little bottom, little like something like that. What if I just put it in the corner like that? It kind of doesn't distract away from, and it'll be pretty small too. Like when you look at it, like, is this? It's a 2x2 sticker, so. 2 inches, basically, right? By 2 inches. It's a pretty decent size, so. What do you think? I don't know. You think I don't mind. I think that looks alright. What about it too? I was like, yesterday I was toying around with the idea of like, what if you did like, come on. Yeah, looks good. I'm not sure if Code Hustle logo will be too small to be seen. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I mean, they're pretty good about like what kind of whatever you see is they is kind of what you get. They do a pretty decent job. So like, I think even if it's pretty legible on here, I mean, granted, you know, 2x2. I don't know, but see, that doesn't look good like that. Looks better like that if I was gonna do it at all. I mean, maybe it's just better just to leave it off, but horizontal is definitely better, right? Yeah. I was also thinking like, what if you did like, well, I don't know if white would be the color. Maybe try this. What if you did this and then probably have to go smaller, but oh, sorry. No, come on, do it again. I just noticed it jumped off the thing here. Come on. Alright, and then I need to just lock these. But can you do it like that? Really? Led to find the same poison in the body of the first victim that had been reported. Details recorded, mulled over and considered were thought to be going nowhere until we received a picture of. Can't lock the J? Okay. Alright, so now though I should be able to mess with this in there. I was thinking about like, what if you put it but still, that might be way too small. But I've seen other people do kind of similar, where it's I don't know what you're thinking about. Actually, let me do this too. What would happen if I got that 100? Get these back to normal. That usually makes it more legible. I'm not stretching stuff. Code hustle. There you go. Might work. Horizontal is better. What's going on, Kong? Today, how are you doing? What's new? What's new in your world? All right, I'm kind of liking this. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I really kind of am not. I think I'm gonna have to just go with it like that. I think I like it without any type of other. Yeah, what do you think? Just like that? Does that look good? Copy the whole thing and compare side by side different placements. Yeah. I think I'm kind of like a shoot and go. I don't know. I think, well, I definitely know it's way better than this. This did not look good. This is a much better improvement over what that was. So I think I'm just gonna submit this, but hold on, let me delete this out because they actually get this file. Boom. Just to keep it easy. All right. Are we good with this size on this? I'm kind of curious actually. If I went to 14. A little bit more? 16. Too much? Indecisive. Here we go. Well, that's why we didn't go too big, because it was like 14 is about the biggest you'd want to go. All right, I think we're good. There's people that were on last night, remember? They were ready. They were like, send it out. All right. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Here we go. I think we're good. I think we're in the good. So let's go over here. Attach file. Nope, not that one. This one, right? That's the new love right there. Open that up. I'm gonna say submitting new proof. All right. I think I'm good, right? I got the new file. Submit the feedback. All right. Your proof will be ready about 4 hours. We'll email you. Okay, thanks. Now you can call me if you want, whatever. Blow it up. All right. What were we doing? That took some time. It is almost, how long did that take? Almost an hour to do that. I don't know, big a deal. last night we kind of ended on messing with this Flexbox superpowers. We were learning about, we just stepped into it, just stepped into Flexbox. Add CSS property display flex to all the following items. Note that the selectors are already set up in CSS. Are they? Header profile, the header's profile name, the header's follow button, the header's H3 and 4, and footer, and the footer's stats. So they want you to add this to every single one of those? Gonna sleep soon. It's 11 p.m. here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel you, man. Get some rest. Yeah, right? Yeah, last night was a late one for me too. I was up till like 1:30. And then, well, we stayed on until what, like 1, was it almost on here? 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, I think. We did about like 8 hours of time yesterday. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, I just, yeah, definitely get some rest, man. So, is that what they're saying they want to do? To the right is a tweet embedded that will be used as a practical example. Some of the elements would look better with different layout. The last challenge demonstrated display flex. Here you add it to several components in the tweet embed to start adjusting their position. So add the CSS property display to all of the following items. Note that the selectors are already set up in CSS. I do see that. So header, right? Is this what they're saying? Oh, not that. I'm just gonna cheat and copy, paste. So display effects on that, the profile name, follow button, right? The H3, H4s, footer, and the stats. All right. Oh, I forgot to. Did I really? We'll try to make sure we keep the syntax proper. You can leave those off in JavaScript, but I don't think they want you to do that in CSS, I believe. So Flexbox. All right. So what happened here? So what does that do? Like when you do the flex, it just tries to take up the most amount of space inside the block level element that's you're inside of. Is that the deal? Is that the dealio? I have no familiarity with Flexbox. So, But it appears to be doing. Appears to be doing that. So let's see. Okay, well we know we'll try to run the test. We'll get further. We'll see what they tell us. So here, use flex direction property to make a row. So adding the flex to an element turns it into a flex container. Okay. And so this makes it possible to align any children of that element now into rows or columns. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I got that. You do this by adding the flex direction property to the parent item and setting it to row or column. Creating a row will align the children horizontally, and creating a column will align the children vertically. Okay, that seems to make sense. So then the default value for flex direction property is row. Okay, so add the CSS property flex direction to the box container. My typing is going. And give it a value of row reverse. These are gonna swap spots, right? So tricky. Okay, cool. So it, right? And they still have the stretching. Cool. All right, nice. All right, so that's all we had to do. So we should be good on that one. So they're just showing that, okay, so flex direction. So you don't have to do flex. Oh no, you still have to do, okay, so you still do display flex. And then you give it a flex direction to reverse this, or if you just wanted to say, yeah, I guess. All right, well, we'll keep going and see what happens. So the header and footer in the tweet embed example have child items that could be arranged as rows. Okay, using flex direction property, this tells CSS to align children. So add CSS property flex direction to both header and footer. So it's just flex direction row. And footer, right? Okay. Doesn't appear to have done anything. Add the property flex direction to both header and footer. They do. Okay, I don't see any real change from what was there before. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Who knows? They're in the flex box, yo. Flex box are really. All right, so let's see. So this says the last two challenges use flexbox direction property to set row. This property also can create column by vertically stacking. Okay, so add flex direction to this now, I'm assuming, right? There you go, column, nice. That was a pretty straightforward one. I get it, I get it. Flex row, flex column, got it. Got it. Got it. Just like tables in a database, right? Rows and columns. So this is apply the flex direction property to create a column in the tweet embed, right? So tweet embed header, footer, used flex, what? The tweet embed header and footer used the flex direction property earlier with row, okay. Similarly, the items inside the profile name element, element would work well stacked as a column. So add flex direction here, and they want this to be and what did that do? And shift. Cut that. Okay, so they're next to each other. The Quincy Larson and the at OSSIA. Wes Boss has what the Flexbox free course. Yeah, I learned Flexbox from his course. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen that. I should probably go take that one too, but I was already in here, so I figured, what the heck. This will give me a basis for it. I'm sure his gets into a lot more advanced use cases and such, right? But so, okay, so this puts those into a column together, so that's cool. Okay, I got it. So here we go. So align elements using the justify content property. All right, so sometimes the flex items within a flex container do not fill all the space in the container. So it's common to want to tell CSS how to align and space out the flex items a certain way. So fortunately, justify content property has several options to do this. First, there is some important terminology to understand before reviewing. Okay, so here's useful image showing a row to illustrate the concept below. So recall that setting a flex container as a row replaces, as a row places the flex items side by side from left to right. Okay, yeah. And then a flex container set as a column places the flex items in a vertical stack from top to bottom. Yep, okay. So for each, the direction the flex items are arranged is called the main axis. Okay, so this is a horizontal line that cuts through each item, and for a column, the main axis is a vertical line through the items. Okay. So there are several options for how to space. What is this dog doing? Sorry, hold on. You do. No, buddy, no. Bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah. Come on, go. Make yourself sick, I'm sure. Aye, Twitch. Code Hustlers. Buddy, the coding dog. Jeez Louise, he just eaten the knob off of a dresser. Puppies. He's 2 years old. Oh, yeah. You're gonna probably get sick, dude. There's no way. You ate all that. Cannot be good. Cannot be good. Have to keep an eye on him now. One sec. Alright. Boy Louise. Apologies about that. Alright, so axes, right? So they have a main axis. So if it's flex direction is set to row, the axis is running horizontally through the center of the items, right? If it's column, it's running center through the vertical items in the column, right? So most commonly used is justify center, which aligns all of the flex items to the center inside the flex container. Other options are flex start, justify content, flex end, space between, space around, space evenly. So an example helps show this property in action. So add CSS property, justify content to the Why can't I type? Justify content and give it a value center, it says. Oh, it helps if you spell justify right. Ooh. That's weird. Okay, so what does center do? let's see, center does what? Which aligns all the flex items to the center inside. Hold on, I don't get that. Other, inside the center. So when I don't have that, why is it? Oh, how many items? Oh, there's only 2 items in here. So there's 2 items. They have width and height. The height's 100%, the width is 25. This is the background color of the box container. We're putting center, and it's center aligns all the flex items to the center inside the container. Why does that sound so confusing to me? This is why I need West Boss, Hong Kong. So I don't get that. Right now they're stacked up against the left side, right? They're taking up the full height and 25% of the width. And okay, and that's it. Nothing special about it, right? It's display flex, so it's moving, and I'm doing justify the content. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it now. Got it. Once I put this on here and then realize the background is gray, it was a little deceiving. These almost look like extra columns when you applied that, so it's kind of like, wait a second, what is this doing? But this is the background of the box container. These are the 2 elements. Their height and width is 25%. I mean, the height is 100, their width is 25. So it just takes those and then says, nope, center. I got it now. Now the question would be, out of curiosity, is if this was, say, 100 pixels. Okay, so it'll still just do, it still just does justify content that way. Nice. Okay. But then I wonder, what if you did justify content there, right? But then here, instead of, hold on. Well, no, you'd keep it the same, but what if you did, what is it? Flex direction, right? Column. No, that doesn't work. Is that what it was too? I don't even remember now. Darn it. I was trying to think if you did, or does this have to be, okay, so that puts it there. What if you wanted it to be in this? Is there a way, I wondered if you wanted to center it in the screen? Yeah, I don't know. No, it's okay. We're just checking it out, messing around. But it should be like that, right? And these, I don't know if they'll complain if I don't change these back to what they were. Right? So that's what we should have, right? We should be good to go. Nice. All right. Oh, I should have tried out some of those other ones. Well, we can still. We still can. So let's see, now that we know what this does, what does flex start do? Flex start. Okay, so that looks like that kind of just puts it into the default. Yeah, gray's background or apparent. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Kong. So flex start looks like it says aligns items to the start of the flex container for a row. This pushes the items to the left of the container. For a column, this pushes the items to the top of the container. this is the default alignment if no justified content is, okay, so that's why I said it looks like, okay, cool. So that does that. What flex end obviously is going to push it to the end of the row, right? Booyah, right? Nice, okay, I got it. I like this. Instead of float right, float left, all that shit that you used to have to do. Space between. What is that? It reminds me of Dave Matthews. The space between the tears and the space between. Alright, so that takes the two items, so aligns the items to the center of the main axis with extra space placed between the items. The first and last items are pushed to the very edge of the flex container. For example, in a row, the first item is against the left and the last one's against the right, right? Then remaining space is distributed evenly among the other items. Awesome. Okay. So what would happen if you did, so it took the last one, pushes it out, takes this one, pushes it out, and then just, but it still centers that, right? It's spacing everything like evenly is what it's doing, right? It's just doing space evenly. So that's cool. Can you do, what would happen if you did flex direction? Oh, I can't spell for the life of me today. Flex direction, and you made this a column, like, ah, yes, nice. Now wait, what would this, oh well, I guess it's because this is a fixed height. Will it always, oh yeah, because I have it as 100, right? So it'll always just fill that all the way out because all of those individual items are 100% for their height. Got it. Okay. Cool beans. I like that. That's nice. Copperbeardy, what's going on, man? I'm figuring out some flex box here. What the flex box? As Kong pointed out, Wes Boss's course. Great name, right? What the flex box? That's what I'm feeling like right now. No, I'm just yeah, just messing around with learning a little bit about this because I don't know anything about it. So we're learning something new. I'm learning that I can get rid of all this because this is not part of the lesson. And Free Code Camp's picky, boy. They're like, you left off the exclamation point. You better get it on there. What are you doing? How's it going with you? As doing Flexbox Froggy on stream the other week. Nice. So we're figuring it out, though. We're getting it. Oh, I better put this back to what they want, otherwise I'm gonna fail this. Otherwise they'll be like, bum, 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 bum. Wrong answer. Right? It should be like this. Like this. And now we passed. We made some new sticker. A new JavaScript. Do we still got it up? There we go. Boom. We're getting them printed. I just sent them in a sticker mule. We're gonna get them printed up. I'll send you some out. Whisper or tweet me your address, Mr. Copperbeardy. Good sir, send me send me to where your lair is, and I will be there with stickers in hand. Or something like that. I'm terrible at CSS. Me too, hence why I'm doing the Flexbox thing, right? Because I'm like, I don't know. But decide would be nice to have always reach for bootstrap. Yeah, I know, right? I'm quick to do a bootstrap or a front. What the heck? Why can't I think of the name of it anymore? What the heck is it? Front. Why can't I think of the name of that other framework? See, I've only used it a few times. I have Bootstrap is my go-to on that. Material's a good one too. There's another one that's like Bootstrap though. It's not quite there yet, Copperbeardy. Not quite there. Gotta make affiliate first, and then I noticed you gotta be 5 average viewers for at least 30 days to make the application criteria. So we're keeping our goals. We'll make it one day. Saw the new swag. It looks awesome. What was I looking up? Oh, it's called like, let's see, CSS. Anywhere. It's like Frontier or something. Why can't I think of what the heck the name of it is? Why is this not dark? Don't they have dark mode for this search now? I need some dark mode in my life. Can't you? I got that in, right? Settings. I thought I already was in. I'm like, I gotta look it up right now. That's my OCD kicking in right there. Like, nope, gotta go dark. Is it? Do I even have this? Appearance. There you go. Right, themes. Page, font size. Really? It's not just like a dark mode. There probably is. I don't know. I'm missing something. Material, yeah. Yeah, material is good. That takes a little bit of effort to get that sucker going, and like especially on like a React. I'm just gonna go back over here. Forget it. What was it? What is it called? It's gonna drive me nuts now. I hate that. Right when you think of something, and you can't think of. What is it called? It's like it was like the competitor of CSS. Foundation. There you go. I'm like, it starts with an F. This is a very popular one as well. That's kind of along the similar lines. Let's see. This one. The most advanced responsive front-end framework in the world. How do they say these things, Copper? How can they claim that? I don't know. Pretty good. They got 21,000 stars on GitHub. But yeah, you know, there's so many good ones out there that, you know, Bootstrap just happens to be, you know, I think they just obviously caught. They were one of the first ones, right? So that got them going. A lot of people use it. Looks like Adobe, Ford, PBS, and Cisco, Disney. They obviously have quite a good following. Deploys to Netlify. Nice. What do they got on here? Showcases. Do we want to go see a showcase? Let's showcase. Showcase, baby. Gonna showcase tonight. Well, it's the afternoon, so I guess we're not showcasing tonight or today. Oh, I like the little cows flying across the screen. How fucking cool is that? Whoa there, Space Cowboy. Not really much going on in these parts. How about you? Head on over to Zerb instead. What? What does that mean? They were sold? What is this? What did I click on? What did I click on? How did I get here? What the heck happened there? Did I miss something? Never use Foundation, right? What happened? I loaded it here. Oh, I went to Showcase. Oh, okay. Whew. Scared me for a second. I was like, what the heck? HTML templates. Word up. Tutorials, lessons, custom training. I don't need to be, let's see. Let's see what they have. Foundation for sites, foundation for email. So let's see what the foundation for sites look. I have not looked at this in so many years. So I'm not really familiar with what's going on. I just remember that there was another kind of similar. Let's see what they got going on. This could be interesting. So it's 50% code reduction, half the size of Foundation 5. That's good. Nice. Small, right? Friendly based on the full accessibility site. Nice. That's good stuff. Responsive, flexible, Modular. All right, Motion UI. Oh, what do they got? The custom animations and transitions. Motion UI is our SaaS-based animation library that will help you add meaningful motion to your websites. This SaaS library includes more than 24 built-in transition and animation classes. Oh my God, it's very customizable. It's super easy to create your own with SaaS mixins. Come by now and get a download. Sorry, I get a little crazy sometimes, Copper. You know, it's how I let my anxiety out. This looks super cool. Let's see what I want to look at their stuff. Where they got their stuff here? Getting started, templates, building blocks, getting started. What do we got? So kitchen sink. That's cool. That usually shows you all the junk they got. Templates. I want to see, like, do they have components and stuff? What are they doing? Real estate or travel. Here's some stuff with sidebars, product page, kind of similar to like what, let's see what this looks like. Okay, here you go. So here's like, kind of almost looks like Bootstrap 2 almost even, doesn't it? The navigation, you know, similar. Color is similar. Blue, right? Always using blue for the accessibility, right? Most common, isn't this like the most seen color for people with color blindness, right? Yeah, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's why you always see it. Nice. Okay, so yeah, it basically looks like they have similar like components and whatnot. But yeah, there's always so many of these different ones. They actually came out with for like our government here in the US, 18F, what is it? Website style guide or something like that. Let's see. Is it this one? Here, let's go here. Where was it? Components. Yeah, so they like came up, they like built out, where is it? The whole, let's see, it's you, that's what it's called. Here, no. Obviously not. What is it called? Actually, I saw it back here. Going off on a tangent, sorry. It happens, you know, US web design, that's what it was. USWSD, right? USWDSU, This should come back, I think. This should come back. Digital design systems. I'm pretty sure this is it. Is this here? Let's go to the GitHub. Let's get down and dirty. Booyah. So they built this entire web design system to standardize like websites inside of the US government. And so I thought that was pretty cool. Spent a lot of time building out this whole thing, but it's very it is very similar to so here's what it looks like. So here's all the design principles, components, design token, utilities, page templates. Here's some showcase stuff, you know, so because they were just like, how do you, you know, how do we go ahead and you know, have continuity across sites that are all related under the same like umbrella, you know, basically in this case government, but it could be like Google, you know, Google's got their material UI theming and stuff, and that's how they you know, basically you notice when you're on any of their applications or anything, like there's similar look and feel across the board, right? So it's just because they have their own design system and all that. But yeah, this is basically, they built out this whole thing, which is pretty cool, to be able to do, you know, kind of like Bootstrap stuff, but this is all, you know, government done, so it makes them feel better, you know. But yeah, just thought it was cool. Yeah, we were learning, kind of just stepping through the Flexbox thing here because I don't know anything about it, and I thought it would be a good idea to, as well, to learn a little bit about it. Let's see, where was I? What happened? Where was my place? Did I really lose my spot? Or was I here? Use the justify content property to... Didn't I already do this? What happened? Did I lose my place? Did I lose my spot? Can't you always go like... You can go back, right? And go like this, right? Or right here, right? Let's just refresh. Let's refresh here and see what happens. What's going on with you all today? Anything exciting? Copper, anything good? Anything good going on? You're just hanging out. It's like the evening time right now over there for you, isn't it? Like it's about 6, 7 at night. Dinner time, right? Yeah, we were right here, I think, right? I guess that's where we were at. You align elements using just right. Okay. I guess I don't know why it looked like. All right, whatever. But I did this. Maybe not. The profile name element should have justify content property set to any of these values. Okay. So profile name. Where are you, profile name? Show yourself. Bam. Right here, right? So this should have, this is justify content. And it says to use any one of these. Flex start, flex end, space between, space around, or space evenly. Let's try space evenly. We haven't tried that one. What does that do? Well, that looks pretty sexy. That's nice. That's very nice. Hello, I like it. Quincy's all squared up. Aligned and beautiful. Sweet. Alright, that worked. I'm liking it. I'm liking it way better. I remember the days of floating left and floating right and, you know, having to, yeah, just not fun. I'm also looking forward to doing the CSS grid stuff too, because that seems interesting as well. What is this one? Align items property is similar to justify content. Okay, so recall that in justify content though, property aligned flex items along the main axes. For rows, the main axis is a horizontal line, and for columns is a vertical. Okay, so flex containers also have cross axes, which is the opposite of the main axes. For rows, the cross axis is, cross axis is vertical, and for columns, horizontal. Okay, I gotcha. So basically the opposite of this, of justify content, right? So that's cool. Okay, so CSS offers the align items property to align flex items along the cross axes. CSS offers align items property to align flex items along the cross axes. Okay, so for a row, it tells CSS how to push the items in the entire row up or down within the container. And for a column, it how to push all the items left or right within the container. Okay, so the different values available for align is flex start. Okay, so the same as the other ones pretty much. Couple new ones. Stretch is new, baseline is new, but the but flex start, flex end, right? Okay. So on this one, we're gonna do align items here, right? And okay. So try the other options for the align items in the code editor to see their differences, but note that a value center is the only one up. Yeah. So that's what center does. Let's see, I'm assuming stretch will just take them across. Well, what are we right now? The default flex is to align the left, right, and okay. So why did stretch? Interesting. All right. What's the other one? Just out of curiosity. Baseline. What does baseline do? Okay, puts it to the. All right. All right. What about Ooh, that lines everything, all of the items to the top. Like start, it just pushes them all, and I'm assuming this would do the opposite, right? Okay, sweet, nice. So right now this is like defaulting to column, right? What if can you do if you do flex direction, gosh darn it, man, I cannot type. Flex direction and make this row instead. Well, that did the same thing, right? So why? Okay. So now I got the column, and then I'm telling all the items to. So if I like do this, this should put those all in the top left corner, right? Nice. And then what was the other one? Stretch. Why does that not do anything in there? That's interesting. I could have sworn that would have. I would have thought that would have pushed those out. Oh, there's no. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. There's no percentages on the height or anything like that now. Okay. All right. Alrighty, we'll buy that. That should pass. Word up, 53% in the house. Cool, gang. Alright. So the last challenge introduced the align items property and gave an example. This property can be applied to a few tweet embed elements to align the flex items inside them. Okay, so add the CSS property align items to the header's follow button. And center it, right? Alright, so okay, so we're doing the header and footer as a row, right? So this is our row up here, right? In fact, actually, right, you could do something like this to so that's our row, right? And then the flex direction for the header profile name, which is this thing, right? Profile name is Quincy, and the okay, so then that makes it do what? So we're saying display it flex. It's okay. I thought the header doesn't disinherit display flex from this. Is this necessary to do that? Can you not remove this and it still work? Oh no, it didn't. That's interesting. I would have thought that, right, because the CSS rules would be that this would be inherited, right? Here. But I see that it also is using the duplicate flex direction. So I guess, yeah, each one you declare differently so that you can apply different properties to it. Okay, fair enough. All right, so display flex on this turns this now into a column, just these two little things here, right? And then this is allowing us to center it up. So that's how we get that, right? This is how we're getting that to not be side by side. No, that's, I thought that was how we. Oh, I guess this is how. So that creates the, because right now that's still in a row. Okay. But then when you make it the okay, I got it. I got it. All right. All right. All right. And display flex here because that actually didn't look like that actually made any difference. Not sure about that one. Okay, well, we're getting there. Whatever. We're getting there. We're getting there. Word up. Oh, that looks like the TV screen when it used to not have anything on anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. There's no television channels that show these bars anymore. It used to be at midnight, you know, you'd flip around and sometimes and you just see this. Those days are over. Netflix is here. Amazon is lurking very near. In the back, press play. Come and watch and sit all day. Or something like that. Oh man. What, lurking? Who's lurking? Lurk-a-durkin. Alright, so what do we got here? Use the flex wrap property to wrap a row or column. We just were wrapping. What are you talking about? No. Rapping all day, doing the syntactical magic you say. CSS is not my best skill, but that's okay. We're gonna get the fill today with flow free code camp. Gonna be in the back, it's a champ. Donate $5 on a monthly basis. Give the groceries to lovely people in all the races. Oh yeah, we have fun. You know, just make shit up as we go. It's much more. It's much more enjoyable. Make yourself laugh. You know. All right, what are we doing here? So the Flexbox has a feature to split a flex item into multiple rows. Split a flex item. Streaming 101. What's streaming 101? I don't know anything about streaming. I'm just trying. I'm just being. I don't know. Streaming 101 is being yourself. Just be silly. You've been on it now for a while. I remember when you first started. We kind of at the same time, right? We both jumped on actually, right? Copper kind of at the same time, like a year and a half or so ago, right? And then I just kind of quit doing it. Right, 10 months. Yeah, and I kind of quit, and I kept wanting to try to get back into doing it, and I just kept never doing it, and then finally I just was like, I just gotta do it, you know. And so kind of just got over it and decided, just do it, man. You know, you always enjoyed it when you did it. It made you feel better afterwards. Like, I feel like just like yourself, I feel like it helps with anxiety. You know, I think it makes you, yeah. So it's cool to meet new people from all over the place. We've met a lot of people. I'm sure you've met a ton of people from all over. Yeah, now I can't, like, I had to move my wife ahead of time before myself back to Texas for her medical reasons. And so she and my daughter are there now. So I've actually had some extra time on my hands, which means more Twitch time. So been occupying that, but yeah, so hopefully in like a month or two I'll be following suit and catching up with her there. I'm just waiting for work stuff to come through. We'll see, but yeah, so I've been putting in the time trying to make the live coders team just like you. You're already there. You're a madman, already there. Got it. Put in the time, put in the work. 4 weeks out to finish my master's. Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. Yeah, daughter's fine. You know, my wife has got an autoimmune disease, and environment plays a pretty big role. We found out on her well-being. You know, we're here on the East Coast, right on the water, and so the humidity and then during this time of year when hurricane season's big, like all the biometric pressure drops and all that stuff, and so the pressure and stuff, like she just like been in bed for days on end in pain, and so just couldn't deal with it anymore. You know, we have a lot of family back in Texas, so she's there with family, so that's good. But yeah, I'll be following along here shortly, hopefully behind her. Well, not hopefully, it will happen. I'm just hopefully waiting that my work that I currently work for will authorize me to go remote full time away from. We already are remote full time anyway, because that's the way things are happening right now in the world anyway. So it shouldn't be that much of a stretch, I wouldn't think, but you never know. They always have these policies and stuff, right? All right, so cool. So what do we got here? The current layout has too many boxes for one row. Okay. Add the CSS property flex wrap to the container element, to the box container element, and give it a value of wrap. The box container is about to wrap. Flex it up. Because I don't play that crap. Oh, I see now. Very nice. Very nice. How does it know when to break on it? It has no wrap, wrap, and wrap reverse. Okay, I can guess what those do. Okay, but how does it know where to break? So this is doing... See, it's ending on that one specifically, no matter what. Right? So it's doing it on the yellow one, no matter what size I go. So why is it doing it only? Why is it splitting on that one? That would be my question. It's happening on the yellow one. There's nothing special on it. Oh, is it the first one to bring it to 100%? 25, 50, 100. That's got to be what it is, right? That's what it is. So once this gets to 100%, it wraps, right? So like if I was to bring all these down, it would... Cool. Cool. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So like if I actually did... Let's see this. Let's see if I can break it here. Just out of curiosity. So if I did the box 1 at 50%. Yep. Right. Now it's 100 because it's 25 and 25. All right. Sweet. I learned something. I learned something new. Hopefully you did too. All right, cool. Nice. That was interesting. I like that. So use the flex shrink property. Ooh, shrink it up. Shrink property to shrink items. So far, all the properties in the challenges apply to the flex container. However, there are several useful properties for the flex items. Okay, so flex shrink, when it's used, allows an item to shrink the flex container. Wait. When it's used, it allows an item to shrink if the flex container is too small. Items shrink when the width of the parent container is smaller than the combined width of all the flex items within it. Okay, that makes sense. So the flex shrink property takes numbers as values. The higher the number, the more it will shrink compared to the other items in the container. So for example, if one item has a flex shrink value of 1 and the other items have flex shrink value of 3, The one with the value of 3 will shrink 3 times as much as the others. Okay. So add CSS property flex shrink to box 1. So this is 1, they said. Really? How did I keep messing up? Come here, you sucker! Come here! There we go. Alright, so this is... So what does that do again? Shrinks it. So what do we have this on? So flex 1 is on the blue one, and flex 2 is on this. So this shrinks 2 times, it says. So the width takes numbers as well. The higher the number, the more it will shrink compared to the other. So 5 times smaller, is that what it is? For the example, one item inflation with 1 and the other has 3. The one with the value of 3 will shrink 3 times as much as the other. So this is shrinking 5 times as much as the other box inside it, or div. Okay. Okay. So that's 2 times, right? So they were both 100%. So it's okay. So it's like shrinking it like 200%, basically. Like is the way I'm thinking of it in my head. That might not be the way to think of it. It's working for me. All right, cool. All right, got that. Got that, yo. I think I'm gonna get through this CSS lesson, and then I'm gonna break for the afternoon for a little bit, and I'll probably be back on later, but I'm gonna finish this out. So use the flex grow property, right? So the opposite of flex shrink is flex grow. Recall the flex shrink controls the size of the items, right? The flex grow, it's gonna do the opposite, right? Grow it 3 times size of the other, right? Is what I'm assuming is what is going to happen. Grow. What do they want us to do? Box 1 is going to be 1, and just like before, so now the orange red, orange-red, right? Is it orange-red or is it orange red? Who knows? Who knows? Only the CSS gods know what it is. I got it. 2 times more the size. 2 times the size of the other one. Flex grow. Flex shrink. Picking up what they're laying down. So flex basis property specifies the initial size of the item before CSS makes adjustments with flex shrink or grow. So the units used by flex basis property are the same as other properties like pixel, em, percent, etc. The value auto sizes items based on the content. Okay. So set the initial size of the boxes using flex basis. So they want me to do flex basis. And what do they want it to be? A value of 10em. Okay. Actually, I should have. All right, is that what they said? Do flex basis for box 1 and 2. Box 1, 10M. Box 2, 20M. Got it. I got it. It's there. I see it. All right, so that basically, okay, so this is, it says it makes the basis, the base makes adjustments with flex shrink property specifies the initial size. The initial size, okay. All right, well, we'll pass that. See what happens here. Now they're gonna have us add some other stuff right here. Oh no. So there is a shortcut available to set several flex properties at once. So the flex grow, shrink, and flex basis properties can all be set together by using the flex property. For example, flex 1, oh, so all the shorthand. That's what they just said. Shorthand. Read, Gerald, read. Flex 1, 0, 10 pixels. So this is saying, okay, we'll set the item to flex grow 1, flex shrink 0, and flex basis 10. The default property settings are flex 0, 1 auto. So add the CSS property flex to both box 1 and 2. One and 2. Box 1, the values flex grow is 2. Flex shrink is 2. And its basis is 150 pixels. Right? Is that what you want? Alright. Take that. And then this one is what? 1, 1, and 150 still? Okay. You have to really think about this when if you were doing layout stuff with this. This would be like, you definitely have to be like, yeah, this is one of those things where if you don't do this all the time, you're definitely gonna forget this shit. No doubt. I'd be like, what? All right, what else we got in here? We passed that one? Do we pass this one? Add CSS property order to the box 1 and 2 and 1, a value of 2 new, okay. The order property is used to tell CSS the order of how flex items appear in the flex container. By default, items will appear in the same order they come into the source in the HTML, right? So the property takes numbers as values and negative numbers can be used. Okay, so they're saying in here you can do order like this and say order. This one, they probably want it to be like 2, right? Don't even really need to put this one as, right? But you almost don't even need this one, I think, right? It almost seems like you could, because of the way that it would, right? That should be, that still would work, and that shouldn't mess this up, I wouldn't think, right? Yeah. But it's not, I guess, just to be definitive. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Your code was saved to your browser's local storage. Thanks. Oh. Whew. All right, good. We're gonna go for just a few more minutes here. We'll finish this out. Take over the world, come on. 94, almost done with this block. We're gonna finish this out. Go eat lunch. Add the CSS property align self to both those. And align self does what? Align self. Box 1 is center. Align self center. Oh, that's cool. That's center of the height is 200, so it's centering, I'm assuming, right? If I was to Nice. Right, so it's centered to the container here. Nice. So, and inside of its own, like, um, man, I cannot type today. Line self and flex end, right? It says to use. What does that do? Nice. Okay, so it pushes it to the bottom of the items container, like its own, within inside its own little. Nice. Nicety nice. I like it. Cool. All right. That'll work. We'll take that for $1. All right. Oh, was that it? We finished it. Nice. Yeah, we were already donating. Thank you. Thanks, Copper Beauty. All right. With that, I'm gonna take a break for a while. I'll be back on tonight, probably around 8 o'clock or so ish. I think tonight though, I'm gonna get back into this, and so we have a MongoDB backend database going right now, with Express as our REST API server. Here's our return from our MongoDB and from our REST API endpoints. We did our post from here as well, so that's how we were able to actually create that. But we were integrating, or we were actually building out the React front end. So just started with that. Just started building out like the input here, and I don't think we even got to any of these. Yeah, we just got to this first component. So, and I was converting them over because when you do create React app, it does class components. So we're changing it over to React hooks, so that we can leverage the cool use state. I like React hooks so much better than class components. So that's where we're at. I think I'm gonna hit that up tonight and get that going. Get that going again. But with that, yeah, cool. Thanks for hanging out. Copper Beauty, awesome. Thanks for dropping by, man. Stoked that you were able to swing in. I know sometimes it's hard for us to catch up with each other we're all on these different time zones and things, so it happens. It happens. But I'm always happy when able to see people drop in. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks, man. And yeah, if you ever get to whatever, shoot me, tweet me, or whisper me your address. Actually, I got some coming out right now to Ethan Hill, I think, some stickers. Ethan J. Hill, I think is what he goes by on Twitch. He's out there in England as well, and so sending him some Code Hustle stickers. But also have this one coming. Hopefully, gotta wait for the proof to get approved, and then I'll submit and get those. But yeah, if you ever want, I saw the new cool live coders stickers and stuff. What? Gonna have to get my hands on some of that. Anyway, all right. With that, I'll see you guys later on this evening. Talk to you later. Have a great afternoon. Don't go changing to try to please me. And as always, keep up the code hustle. Peace. Oh, I don't have my out screen. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You got to do the little ending thing, right? Make it look official and stuff. Anyway, we'll do that again. Peace. We're out here. Keep up the code hustle. Bye.